Hi, I'm Nathan Herrington of Nathan Herrington Coaching, and today I've got a hot take for you on something that keeps way too many people trapped in a victim mentality. And it's the obsession with self-worth. Yeah, I said it, so let's dive in, all right? So first off, I want to just break down what's actually happening when we're talking about this whole thing called self-worth. The sense of worthiness really is just, if you think about it, a collection of thoughts and body sensations and emotions that we then attach this singular meaning to. When we experience them, when we have the thoughts, when we have those feelings, we experience them and then we label them as meaning that there's something wrong with us, i.e., not worthy. It's a narrative that we've been fed, and it's time to break free from it. See, these feelings of unworthiness, they are usually rooted in things that happen during our childhood and adolescence. And yes, trying to achieve a sense of self-worth without addressing the root cause is like slapping a Band-Aid on a broken bone. This is great work to do in therapy, by the way, which everybody should do at some point. It takes time, but it doesn't have to take forever. When you do this work, however, the explanations that you uncover for these feelings are usually not what we expect, and the solution isn't to pursue self-worth. Hey there, just a quick announcement and then we'll get right back to the show. Do you want more community in your life? Do you want to learn tools and receive top-tier leadership coaching at a price that won't break the bank? Check out the FIRE Network. FIRE is an acronym which stands for Focus, Inspiration, Results, and Excellence. The FIRE Network is a subscription-based group coaching program consisting of live coaching calls, exclusive video content, and an awesome online community platform where you can connect with other members, share your ideas and struggles, and be held accountable to grow and develop so that you can reach your goals as quickly as possible. The subscription is $29 a month, but right now I'm running a special where you get your first 3 months for only $9 a month. You can't beat that. Get more info and sign up by clicking the link in the show notes below. And now, back to the show. See, focusing on self-worth and trying to fix the point of view that I'm not worthy is a fool's errand. Worthy, not worthy, it's a binary trap. Anytime you focus on being worthy, you inevitably drive up its opposition, not worthy. Here's the kicker. Self-worth is rooted in the illusion that humans have any intrinsic measurable value. Value is a social construct. A human is worth whatever a culture says that their role in that society is worth. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to play that game. And that's why the pursuit of value and worthiness feels so ephemeral. Value is always measured against certain standards and ideals. What's valuable in business is measured by ROI, metrics, performance reviews. But what's valuable as a mother, right? Or what's valuable as a retiree? That's a completely different set of standards, often in direct conflict with the standards of business. This is why being a working mom can be so crazy making, because you have two different sets of standards pulling you in opposite directions. Trying to determine worthiness is one of the most dehumanizing things you can do. A human being is a limitless phenomenon, filled with different capacities and ways of expressing themselves that could never be fully captured or measured by any one set of standards. So, what's the alternative? Let's talk about self-esteem. And no, it's not the same as self-worth. If you don't hear me say anything else on this topic, I want you to hear this. Self-esteem comes from esteemable acts. It's about what you do, right? And the way that you do it, not some abstract sense of worthiness. When you take esteemable actions, you get an immediate sense of empowerment. So what do I mean when I say esteemable acts? It's being a person of integrity, keeping your promises and aligning your actions with your core values and not the values ascribed by some culture or organization. It's taking responsibility for your impact and influence, owning your mistakes, and striving to be better every day. It's about contributing to others, making a positive difference, and standing by your commitments. Esteemable acts build real, tangible self-esteem. For leaders, your sense of empowerment and effectiveness should start from what results am I empowering my people to produce? Focus on real-world results, not your internal experience about your own worthiness or the story in your head about that. Leadership isn't about you and your worth anyways. It's about others. So sure, yes, do that internal work. Heal your inner child, whatever you need. But separate that from your leadership and the results you're aiming to achieve. Okay, so let's recap. Self-worth is a trap. It's a binary, dehumanizing, socially constructed illusion. Instead, focus on your actions, your contributions, and the results that you help others to achieve. That's where true empowerment lies. I'm Nathan Herrington, and if you found this take refreshing or even challenging, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, and let's keep this conversation going. Have a great day.